Now, what if I'm looking at risk? Maybe it's not something that happens often, but it's something that keeps me up at night. And we all have those, right? We all have those. And so everybody's familiar with the safety pyramid now. You've probably seen one of the more modern ones, like the National Safety Council puts out and things. This is actually the real safety pyramid from back in the day, okay? But the key is, I'm trying to prevent stuff up here because I don't want people getting killed or maimed or anything else. So let's say I have a process that I'm very, very concerned about. Nobody's been killed yet, but I've noticed some issues and I'm really concerned about it. It's not really affected my numbers, but I'm concerned about the risk, right? This job is repairing a boiler and it's up on another level, okay? So if you think about safeguards analysis, safeguards is about hazards, targets, and safeguards, right? Well, there's actually a lot of hazards in this particular process. I've got fall from height, I've got electrocution, I've got chemical exposure, I've got burns. I've got quite a bit of exposure here, right? A lot of things can go wrong. So what do? I simply map out the process. If it's a process I'm familiar with, it's really, really easy. If it's a process I'm not familiar with, I've got to get the process owner, subject matter expert, employees, whoever knows the process to help me map this out. And I just simply map out what the job is. And it's easy, very easy, nothing hard about it, right? But now I have to add my conditions. So what I do is I add conditions to tell a story, because that's what a snap chart is, right? I'm trying to tell a story. I'm going to tell a story of what this process looks like. Everything I know about the situation goes up here in the form of conditions. And I can also put up here as conditions, I can put data to substantiate why I'm investigating it and to show the linkage. For example, audit question 29 shows 55% compliance. Observation checklist 45 shows 60% compliance, right? So I'm making the link there that I have data to support it. And what do? I mark my significant issues. And by the way, these things here, a lot of that would fall under work direction, some under management system, maybe some other categories. But the point is, I can analyze this process and do root cause analysis on it to find my holes. Remember what our definition of root cause is? The absence of best practice or failure to apply knowledge. So when I do an investigation and I find a root cause in the back of the tree, I have found the absence of best practice. But what I'm doing here is I'm looking for the absence of best practice before I have an incident. Does that make sense? That's all I'm doing. And then I have another one here, and I take it through the tree. So it's really, really easy to do. It's really, really easy to do. Nothing hard about it. And so, just to kind of refresh your memory and kind of close this part of the presentation out, this is our definition of significant issue. And you've heard this